Peace. All right, what up, YouTube? Peace to all those who are tuning in. All right, this one right here, this video, it's another red pill. You know, it's another red pill. And it's for those who want to learn how to use that magic. Start harnessing and manipulating to use for your own benefit. All right? You become your own weapon. You become your own weapon, and I can show you how to get an unlimited, infinite supply of ammunition. All right? The very first rule, or my first rule, is you have to create the need. You know, it doesn't have to be actually brought down to the physical realm. It doesn't have to exist physically in your life, is what I'm saying. You can create that need mentally, create it visually. What, you know what I mean? Like, if it was, what I'm saying is you can't just decide that you want to be telekinetic just because it's a desire that you have. You have to create in your mind the need and let your body respond to your mind. Okay? Your body, this is like they say, you know, your body, where the mind goes, that ass will follow. So you got to put your mind in a position where it really thinks it needs for you to be telekinetic. I'm just using that as an example. All right, so now you got your need to develop something. All right. Now the next thing you need is your blueprint. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a way, a sketch, a sigil, visualization. You got to have something to put or to channel energy into. All right, this is where your imagination comes in. You know, and you got to have that imagination like a child, like, you know, when you was younger, 4 or 5 years old, where you seen a Superman cartoon and you actually thought one day you was going to be able to grow up and fly. You got to have that type of mindset. There can't be no barriers or blockers. You know, and it's really your own. It's your own ego. It's your left brain, that logic side of you, that stops you from accomplishing a lot of shit. So find a way to deal with that motherfucker. All right, get him out the way. And once you have that idea, visualize it and put it right on your third eye and hold that thought as long as possible. It's what they call single pointedness. See how long you can hold that idea and without, you know, your mind going left and right. All right, now put that lesson on pause for a minute. All right, we're going to push that aside and come back to it later. All right, I'm going to show you a quick story. And, you know, I'd like to send my condolences to the family out there. I don't know her personally, but it is a neighborhood I used to run in when I was a child. So, you know, it's fucked up. Things ain't changed, but, you know, send my condolences out.
A 1-year-old boy was killed during a picnic in the East Hills, and this morning, police are still looking for his killer, while his mother is just trying to cope with his loss. Channel 11's Lori Hoy is live this morning on how that mother wants her son to be remembered. Good morning, Lori.
Good morning, Jennifer. Jamila Tyler told us that her son was a joy to be around. His death is heartbreaking. Here's a look at his picture. Marcus White Jr. was only 19 months old. He was at a picnic with his 2 aunts when he was shot. The shooting happened along East Hills Drive in the East Hills, where dozens of people were at a picnic. This was Tuesday night. According to police, 3 men got out of their car and opened fire, killing Marcus. His mother fondly remembers him.
He danced to everything. Don't matter what music it was, he danced. He made everybody happy, he made everybody smile.
Tyler's 2 sisters were also shot but survived and are in the hospital, and were told they blame themselves for what happened to Marcus.
Now you see, if you be honest with yourself, if you don't have a protective shield up and can't see these things, you know, in one way, it'll make you just sad. But if you know the tricks of the media, it also, there was also like a little right at the end. You know, you might have to rewind this video to catch it. But that's where they slide the racism in there. You know, it's like, yeah, her sisters, I think it said are taken, they feel responsible, but don't tell you how. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, well, you know, whenever there's a tragic story in a so-called black community, man, there's never no sympathy. You know, and so that's why, you know, most of the world doesn't really care what happens in the black community. You know what I mean? That's just a little side note. But like I said, this is for the wizards and the alchemists. So, I mean, the wizards and the alchemists, the magicians. So this don't even focus on that. That was just a little side note. Now, check this story out here.
Helping to raise millions and millions of dollars for those in need, including $10 million to assist the families devastated by Hurricane Sandy. Now he's helping the victims of the Oklahoma tornado too. And Howard's with me in the chair. Howard, great to see you again.
Great to see
so you've just told me, and we're going to make some news here, that you're going to be making a big donation on behalf of your company and the fundraising you do to the Oklahoma Fund. Tell me about this.
So we, for Hurricane Sandy, when Hurricane Sandy ripped through New York, you know, we felt we had to help these families. And what we learned on 9/11 was not to be paternal, but really the best way to help these families is to put money in the parents' hand. Put money in mom's hand and let her figure out how to take care of her kids. And so for Hurricane Sandy, we gave $10 million, $1,000 a family, 10,000 families. And
all right, this video was a little different. I mean, it's still considered a tragedy, something bad that happened. And either way it goes, the story is tugging at your emotions. You know what I'm saying? Once your emotions are involved, bam, your chakras start spinning, and then they can basically pull you wherever they want to pull you. You see in the tornado story, it was the donations. You know, dig in your pockets for us. You know, the outcome of the other stories will probably be, yeah, you know, like I said, you need more police and harsher gun laws and whatever else, but you know, it's still manipulative. They're working at you, you know. But like I said, we're not going to focus on that here. We're focusing on, once you capture that emotion, to use it to your benefit. And you already have to be beyond or be able to elevate beyond the realms of good and evil, all right? Think of it more as positive and negative. You know, just like your car, you know, you got the positive and negative connections on your battery cable. Like, just because it's negative doesn't mean your car is evil. You know what I'm saying? Your car doesn't run off of evil. You know what I'm saying? You need positive and negative electrons, or, you know what I'm saying, in the case of cells, but positive and negative charge in order for the thing to come to life. So keep that in mind and use it. This is where you get your unlimited amount. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch the news just to try to get angry or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. But certain times, like, you know, it'll reach me somehow, some way. You know, even though I don't have a TV on like that, stories will reach me, and you know, I feel one way or another about it. But I'm using that energy, not giving play to what they want me to give play to. Like, no, I'm not going to be out there marching and wearing my hoodie and my Skittles, and you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to be used the way they want me to use. I'm going to turn it to, you know, I'm on some X-Men shit. So, yeah, man, we'll just go ahead and move on. And
strange treasures. How shall I hold them and keep them? In memory?
No, Grasshopper, not in memory, but in your deeds.
yeah, so that's the whole thing. All right, put that together back with what I said before. You got your blueprint, your idea, your sigil or whatever, right on your third eye. All right, you take that energy and you charge charge that emotion, send it up to your third eye. And when you get it up to your third eye and it's charged up, you got to visualize, you push it out of your head, through your third eye, out into the universe. That's what you do. You know, even if it's even if it's negative, like if it's a sad story, you know, if it's a good story, you know, whatever it is, but don't make the mistake of letting their don't take in the truth that they want to give you. That's that's important. That's real important. Don't let it overtake you, because then you become a pawn in their game. You know, they're using your energy. Okay, because what comes next? Okay, say like in the shooting story. Okay, more police around the neighborhood, and you know, turn into a concentration camp. And you seen with the tornado victims, you know, we want your money. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, they're still using you. This is like, if you don't understand this, then that's like, you'll never get the breakdown of how they use your energy against you. And I'm trying to show you how to use it for yourself. So there was another clip I was going to throw up here, and it was talking about drones. There's a lot of people talking about drones over the cities in America, not overseas, in America. So I said, okay, you know, if I wanted to be, and you know, I'm not saying whether I am or not, working on, you know, being able to shoot energy out my body to blow up something like that. You know, let's see that drone up there, yeah, and just boom, blow that motherfucker off the map. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, leave questions, comments, love, hate, whatever. Just let's get this thing going and look for me again. You know, I'm gonna close this one out. Peace.
You find out you the maker and owner, cream of the planet Earth for the private soldiers. Looking up to you so you can shape them and mold them. Try and keep a full house like playing Texas Hold'em. Ain't no shadows of doubt, I'll bow to no one. Black man's God and it takes one to know one. Watch how I stand firm on my foundation. Break barriers down no matter what I'm facing. This builder be destroyed, what's with the hesitation? Flag on my chest for the 5% nation. Son of man supreme, being black man from Asia. God's on earth, come on homie, we major. Grind for your life like you grind for that paper. Save your own self, you could call it self-savior. People break their necks to try to enslave us. Time to break their backs and see if they raise up.